What is up, everybody? We're back with another episode showing y'all some Lightroom tutorials on how to make those photos pop. Today I'm doing 3 submissions. I had a whole bunch of comments come through, so I'm going to try to knock out maybe a couple or a few at a time. So today we got a photo submitted by Kathy Powell, Sarah Blake, and my buddy Steve Brott's wife Sydney. I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make those photos really pop, so stay tuned. So first we're gonna start with Sarah Blake's photo. She got an awesome picture of Waverly Hills here. I love this location. I love shots like this. Really already seeing some stuff I'm gonna highlight in this photo, so here we go. First thing I want to do is get rid of this guy. So here we're just trying to line up a good spot to make it look kind of natural. I like that pretty good. So all I did here was I grabbed this healing brush, I highlighted him, and then I was able to move this one to make that wall still line up over here so it doesn't look too botched. I think I want to highlight this sky some, make some of those clouds really pop out, and then we'll work on the building. So we'll go to our masking. We'll do select sky. It's gonna try to detect it, make sure it gets it highlighted for us, and it's highlighted. So in previous videos you've seen us, we'll drop the exposure a little bit, drop the highlights, boost the clarity and detail to make some of these clouds and such kind of pop better. So drop the exposure, we raise some contrast up. I'm going to drop these highlights down. Now what I want to do is boost this clarity up. So down here we have clarity, do that, and obviously it's already just popping like crazy. Now we're going to dehaze it to bring out some more depth. Boom. Noise reduce this, make it look a little smoother. Already looks 1,000 times better. Now I want to saturate this because there is some colors coming through. I don't want to saturate it too much. You see how it starts to pixelate the sky a lot, so we'll find a like happy medium. Maybe raise this temp up some. So yeah, that's what we like. So next I want to highlight this building. So we'll select the masking button again. We'll go to create new mask, select subject. Now it should pick up this building and then it'll be easy peasy, but if not, we'll just go back to like in previous videos where we used the brush. Now on the building, I'm going to want to brighten it up a little bit, so I'm going to boost the exposure up a little bit, not too much because I don't want it to look like, I don't know, I think if we boost it up too much it'll look like crap. So there's a good spot that I think looks good. And again, when you're going through Lightroom, you just want to play with these settings, really. I'm just giving you some good starting points of where I like to do my edits. I'm going to boost this contrast up some. Just a little bit. And I'm going to boost these highlights up. And then we're going to do clarity. So there's lots of things going on in this building. We want to make those pop. I like that. Dehaze it some for a little bit more depth. We'll go sharpen it up a tad, reduce that noise down. I think so far I'm pretty happy with this. So we're gonna go back to our full edit. Now I want to put some more blacks in this this photo. So like darken it up just a tad. Boom. Drop our shadows down some. Lifted the vibrance up a little bit, and you saw I lifted it up too much and it kind of started looking way over colorized for my taste. I want to saturate this some more. You see there I did a little bit and it already made that sky just pop out like crazy. So lift the clarity of the whole picture up some more. And I want to add some vignette like always. So we added some vignette. I love the way this looks already. I think the last thing I'm going to do is I might crop it down a little bit. So we'll start with that and see how we like it. I think I'm happy with that one. So we'll save it. We got before and after. So here we got a picture of Luna sent in by Sydney. We're going to start with trying to boost the sky up a little bit. So we'll go to select sky under your masking tool. And it is selected. So drop this exposure down a tad. Drop the highlights down a tad. Saturate it. Make those colors pop like crazy. I think that's all I want to do with the sky. So now we'll select Miss Luna. Raise the exposure up some on her. Boost this contrast up. Drop the shadows. We're going to boost the clarity up. Dehaze her a little bit. I want to saturate her because she's a pretty dog. You need to boost those colors up. Reduce the noise some just to soften it. And then before I get too much more involved in this picture, I want to crop it down. I'll do right there, get her really the main focus of the picture. I mean, she already is, but get her a little bit more. There we go. Now we'll select individual colors that we want to boost. I just want to make the browns kind of come out and her a little bit more. Now boost the clarity up a little bit more for the whole picture. Get some vignette. Noise reduce it some more. And sharpen some. And there we have it. And here we got before and after. And now, last but not least, we have photos sent in by Kathy Powell. This one's not going to require much work. None of these really did, but we're going to continue just to have fun with it and see what we can make with it. So obviously, going through this picture, we have lots of cloudscape going on, and it's mirroring in the water here. Got lots of trees. So again, we're going to start with the sky. So here we'll go again to our masking tool, select sky, let it do its thing, and the sky has been selected. So drop the exposure some, contrast up, we'll do clarity up, saturate it some. That looks fantastic. And then this next part, we're going to use the brush. We're going to brush this whole lake or pond or whatever it is. So create new mask, brush. I'm going to make the size a little bit bigger, and we'll start brushing everything. Now it looks like most everything on the water is brushed. We're going to boost the clarity up like crazy. We're going to smooth this out. Then I want to see what happens when we do the same thing with the sky as we do with the water here. Saturate it. That is what we want. Alright. Now I'm going to go back and brush these trees and get some of these. Looks like there's some fall time colors in there, but we'll get some of that really popping as well. So create new mask again, brush. I'm going to drop the size of this brush so I can get a little bit more detailed with it. And we're gonna start brushing the trees. Alright, so those look like they're mostly brushed. I'm gonna boost a little bit of clarity, and then saturation is gonna go up. We'll raise the temp up some, get some of those warmer colors popping a little bit more. Sorry. There we go. And now we'll go back to our full edit, and I'll lift some of this vibrance up. Yeah. And we're going to select our fall time colors down here in the mixer and saturate those. Got our reds and yellows. Even do some of the greens. Although yeah, there we go. And then back to dehaze it some. A little bit of vignette on this one. Noise reduce it, and there you have it. Let's save it. And here we got your before and after. Thanks for watching another episode. We'll be back next week with some more lens reviews and Lightroom tutorials. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel and feel free to like, share, comment, and we'll be back next week.